Hello football fans, my name is Tomislavs Stipičs. I'm coaching and leading football players. You are watching a Trenera balss. Let's talk about this great game. I started to love football because this game catch me. This game gave me substance about something unpredictable, surprised me positive, gave me emotional moments and challenging me with others. So it was all inside to catch me and my heart for this game. Germany as country and Germany especially as football country gave me a lot. I'm very thankful about this. I started as coach in 11 league and became in second Bundesliga head coach. All this way around 7-8 years in different leagues with different ages. Germany culture pushed me, and people which I met on this way, they saw some quality in me because I wasn't a big player, and they gave me like realistic chance which I catched and succeed in this way, and I'm very thankful for this moment. At the beginning of my coaching life, I was very confident. After my B license, I was thinking I'm more smarter, more stronger than Jose Mourinho or some famous coaches. So with years, I become more knowledge, and now I become more calm, more patient. So it's very important to think about before man do some steps in football, and this football teach me to in this many years as head coach. Football coach is a special person in every single club. We can see now, like in Paris Saint-Germain, I hated this club because they took most experienced players, most famous players, wanted to force this success. And after Luis Enrique arrived in club, they sold all these stars, all these divas, and they took great young with potential players, and they built like a family. But also Luis Enrique as coach, with this story with his daughter, brought this last puzzle to this club. And this club now is a club which I won't buy some shirt. I identify myself, I identify with coach, I identify with this club. I forgot these billions which this sponsor gave to this club all this last year. Now I start to love this club because football is the best ambassador, and with the help of coach to bring these real emotions to the people, to the couch, at their home, living room, etc. In Eintracht Frankfurt, I was responsible for the second team. My job was to develop young players, to help them to do this last step before the first team. And without this biggest pressure about result, it was also a different experience for me. I'm very thankful about Eintracht Frankfurt, about their big fans, the fan base. We no need to speak. I think one of the best in Europe. To be honest, I didn't have expectations. So in Auda was like to develop young players, to sell them, to bring them like on next step. And we win, I think, in first year. Like it was like big surprise, this Latvian Cup. So and after I went to Riga had only one target: to win both titles, to win the cup and to win championship. So in last game we missed to win champions title because we played draw in Valmiera. But Riga need to win every single game, and I was watching yesterday derby against LFS. I can send a positive message to all Riga FC fans. I think they will be this season new champion in Latvian football Liga. For me, it's very important when we have a game in front of us against which opponent we are playing on weekend. So if we play against low-level team, I would like to choose like 7 or 8 players which are creative, fast, good in 1 against 1, can create advantage, and to have this dominance. And with 3 players which are for strategy and stability. If we have a game against the same level team, so I would like to choose 4 creative players in the front. They are able to create advantage, they are able to scoring goals, also they have speed after winning the ball. After winning the ball, they are able for counter-attack. And I would like to have here in center 3 mentality players which are good and strong in duels. For second ball, when opponent play long balls, we control the second ball. And I need here 3 players which are for stability together with the goalkeeper responsible. So my tactical match plan depends opponent on next weekend. In Auda we played in all formations. It was like very important for us in first season in Westliga for Auda to win games. So we decided to play some games with 3-5-2. Other games, especially against RFS, we start to play like 4-4-2. So to be very close on their fast wings. So sometimes our best player in Auda was Niang. He played normally on left wing, but we took him in some games as right back to stop like Emerson, because Emerson was a key player in RFS. So we was like trying to prepare like plan. As I said before, like every single plan is different, is never same all the time, similar to make this possibility higher to win the game and to take points. I think Fabrice Ondoa was as captain very important person. He is national team player from Cameroon, and we had like I think 14-15 different nationality in our team, especially players from Africa. So he was like this glue which built and kept everything together. With European people, we had like Božo Mikulić from Croatia, we have Tomislavs Stipičs in first part of season, and here Marko Stolnik. So it was like a good mix with young, ambitious players and experienced players. So we had also Niang and more Tala, which we scouted like and brought to Auda. Riga FC is big club. They have only one target, that's to win every single game. Even in Europe, we don't need to respect any one opponent, even if they are like from better league. So in Riga FC, main system is 4-3-3, like 1 number 6, 2 number 10, 2 wingers and one striker. In this time, we had good balance with Babec, with Jojic, with Brian Pena, with Cherno also as our captain, Purinc, very good goalkeeper with legs. So we had very good balanced team till Niang's injury. When Niang became injury, we missed something here in this system, like something unpredictable. We missed his speed, so we was like easy to cover. Because if you play like 4-3-3, your main player, not my main player, in all clubs in the world, if you look now Doué in Paris, or if you look like Mbappé or Vinicius or Lamine Jamal, so they play on the wings. So if you have good speed, good in 1 against 1, you can play 4-3-3. If you don't have this kind of players, so maybe you can play 4-4-2, then you don't play with wingers, then you play with right and left midfielder, and you have like 2 strikers in the front, because this player maybe they are limited in 1 against 1 to go inside, to make bananas to the goal or to go outside. They are not with this flexibility, so they can run linear and cross for these 2 strikers. So in some games after Niang we played also 4-4-2, because we was limited on the wings in this situation 1 against 1. I think this second game against Kecskemét is really a special game, and one of Riga FC historical games in Europe. So we played against Kecskemeti. They played like 3-4-3, and we decided in this game to play with 3-5-2. Our idea was to create with our central defender, to create advantage in the midfield with pass or with dribblings, to create here like situation 3 against 2, and from this zone to play like to the wings and or to play through the center and to score goals. So, and our problem was we concede in build up, we conceded like a goal. I loved how Purinš played with his legs, and it was my order on him to play short passes and to build up, but under pressure we did one mistake here and Kecskemeti score. And after this goal it was like 1-0 for Kecskemeti. First game we lost 2-1, and I changed Baba Musa with Bashir after 25 minutes, because Bashir was this key player which come inside, and he was very brave in dribblings and in passing vertical to create here advantage. It was, I think, one very, very important puzzle for this game. And also after 45 minutes, because they had like very, very tall central defender, and I changed Marko Regža, Taivo. I changed Taivo and Marko Regža out, and I put Brian Peña and Contreras inside. And my target after 45 minutes, I will never forget this, in garderobe, I told to my players, it's forbidden to play long balls. We play tiki-taka from our own goal. I won't see you brave. You need to win space with tiki-taka, and we will come here into the heart from here with Peña and with Contreras, not staying close to the opponent, to their defender, so we can force them to go out, to jump and to come behind and to score goals. So at the end we won 3-1. I think key player was Bashir, Brian Peña and Contreras, and our Mankenda did one, I think, game of his life with his dribblings and his assists and his goals. During my time, I think in Auda, and especially in Riga FC, I really trusted a lot Latvian players like Marko Regža, Jutkovski, Daškijević, Černo, Purinš, and Marko Regža became first time in his life like main scorer in this Liga, because I did it, because I believe and I trust in this player. So I'm sure Latvia has very interesting players with very good qualities, and as national team you have like few months break, and you can prepare for these 2 games. You can prepare with all details, and I would be happy if Latvia can play like more brave, more active, and with tactical details which they can surprise like opponent. If opponent build with 3 or opponent will build with 2, I would like to see like Latvian players like man against man on this whole pitch 110 to 68, because I think with this kind of mentality, with this kind of activity, you will make their brain stronger, and they will, with every single winning, after every single winning duels, they will become more stronger, more chemistry, more believing. So I think, especially with the national team, they can play more brave, and it will bring, I hope, or I believe, more success. To be honest, I was working till now in 7 different countries, in 7 different leagues, and Latvia is for me one of the most complicated leagues. Why? Because you have like about weather. First of all, you have in March and April different weather than in summertime or spring. Then you have autumn. So, and you have different kind of pitches. You have like artificial grass, but different generation of artificial grass. You have natural grass. So I can remember we played against Twente at home. After we played in Supernova on artificial grass in front of 250 fans, and then we moved to Twente in front of 30,000 fans. So, and you know what happens in mind of players, what happens in their head, in their heart. So this is something extreme. You don't have this in Croatia, you don't have this in Germany, you don't have this in China, not in Morocco. So because a lot of young players, they are not able to find this motivation inside in them. They find it like in social media, they find it from tribune, from fans. So I think Latvian Vesliga is super difficult. Depends a lot of these challenges, but very, very attractive league with good players, and I was enjoying my time for 2 years here. I remember in my time here in Latvia, when we was playing against FK Tukums, Kristaps Dišlas was their coach, still there. Greetings to you, colleague. You are a great coach, because I know before the game you will let you players enjoying the game. You will try to find all the time next player. You will try to develop all position, because you will include all you players into the structure. So I love this, and big respect, because you won games with this kind of style. You took points against also bigger teams. So this is like your identity, and I loved it. Also, like Viktor Moros, I know, especially in March or April, the standard situation when our pitches like little frozen about weather. I know they have some variation. They have tall players. They will have very, very dangerous shooter and finisher in their team. So they score a lot of goals. But against us, I must be honest, they never scored a goal after standard situation. So we was preparing 3-4 days for this. It was all the time topic number one when we played against RFS. And but generally in Latvia, you can see a lot of great coaches, great colleagues, which are developing young players, which are brave to put them inside, to give them like confidence. This is a very, very interesting question. Now, wow, it's fantastic. So, when I'm watching game, I'm scouting coaches. First of all, when they go out from garderobe, they stay on sideline, like here one here. How is their body language? If they stay like this, if they stay like this, if they drink water, if they talk. So I'm scouting every single detail from the coach, which kind of outfit they have, because I can explain to you and discover why I choose these clothes, because you know, you go like as coach to the front. Everything is on you, responsibility and leading the game, no problem. But I choose clothes which like protecting me, which like where I feel like me close to 100% under pressure in this kind of area. So I choose these clothes because to give me like frame, like a picture, and you make a good frame. So I looking stronger. So it's like one few percent maybe in these clothes which give me more confidence to be natural, to be a part of me, so to be authentic. So that's, and I'm studying like a lot of coaches, how they look, which kind of clothes they have, and I try to be in their situation, in their results, and so to understand their mind.